I literally trim my beard just before I come to the podcast because I feel like I'm going out.
Why?
Because I feel like I'm going out.
What clubbing?
I got to look nice.
Here?
Yeah.
What are you talking
Have you
about?
seen? I did my hair and everything. I shaved my hair.
Did you?
Yeah, I do my own hair.
Would you take like a YouTube course?
No, I've been doing it for years.
Yeah, I used to do it as well.
I used to shave all off.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Yeah.
But then,
And then I just do the sides and the back.
you know what it is? I actually like going to the barber now.
I like the feeling. They have such nice clippers.
Going to the barber, having a professional actually do the job for you.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the few things that I can do where I don't feel like a serf the entire, not because anyone's subservient to me, but it's actually personal grooming, man. It's one of the oldest arts in the world.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? In a lot of countries, man, like dating back,
Yeah.
the barber was like a respected profession, man. Like
Yeah.
it was treated like shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's actually a thing of to be of endearment.
But at the same time, like the last time I went to one, I think it cost me $15. That was a long time ago.
$15.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Getting a haircut for $15,
no,
man.
It was a long time ago. And I went recently, just before I went to Japan in May. And it was like $80.
80. What did you get done for $80?
I got like a fade,
That's not $80.
haircut fade, and
Colour?
and a shave. No, I got a shave done. I got my trim.
Where did you go?
Styled, trimmed.
Give you a hand job as well?
I wish.
Okay, look this way, yeah? Let's look at the barber, right?
$80.
Hang on. History of the barber, right? The barber's trade has a long history. Razors have been found among relics of the Bronze Age, 350 BC in Egypt. Barbers have been around that long?
Fuck.
Dude,
Is that a good reaction? Or?
5,500 years.
That is a long time.
Barbers have been cutting hair for 5,500 years.
5,500. When was Jesus around? Did he get a shave or? He must have got a shave, right?
Can you imagine Jesus with a fade?
Oi, cuz, listen here.
Dude, with a fade, like razor sharp.
Or he's got a fucking line drawn in. Oh, Jesus, I love your haircut
That's
today.
fucked up,
That's where
man.
the term came from. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus. That's a razor sharp fade, bruh. Dude, look at this, man. Ancient Egyptian culture, barbers were highly respected individuals. Priests and men of medicine are the earliest recorded examples of barbers.
Priest?
Yeah. In addition, the art of barbering played a significant role across continents. Mayan, Aztecs, Vikings, Mongolian civilizations utilized shave art as a way to distinguish roles in society and in wartime. Men in ancient Greece would have their beards, hair, and fingernails trimmed and styled by the kurea in an agora, a market, and also served as a social gathering for debates and gossip. Barbering was introduced to Rome by the Greek colonies in Sicily in 296 BC. And then a morning visit, to the tonsure became a part of the daily routine, as important as a visit to the public baths. A young man's first shave was considered an essential part of his coming-of-age ceremony. That's crazy.
I would never let anyone cut my fingernails.
No, that's disgusting.
That's weird, man. I couldn't. The feeling of giving someone your hand and then letting them cut.
Yeah.
You can't, because you can feel like where the maximum cut is, right? You know how you don't want to overcut because then it hurts.
Yeah.
Someone cutting can't feel that.
Yeah, but professionals would deal with fingers every day, dude. Dude,
Up their ass, maybe.
Starting from the Middle Ages, barbers often served as surgeons and dentists. In addition to hair cutting and hairdressing and shaving, barbers performed surgery, bloodletting, leeching, fire cupping, enemas, and the extraction of teeth.
Oh, I need an enema. Yeah, for sure. Who does that? Sorry.
You're such a fuckwit. Nah, that's it.
That's crazy. I didn't realize it goes that far back, and I didn't realize there was that much history. I thought one day someone was like, "Fuck, my hair's getting long."
No. Because personal grooming is considered one of the earliest forms of civilization.
What's the one thing that you would groom on your body if you could in any way?
What do you mean?
Any way to groom it or remove it, what would you do?
As in, if I want to, I don't understand the question.
Like if you wanted no hair on your legs or...
Oh, as in forever?
Yeah. What's a permanent groom? Like one style of haircut that would never change or no hair here or... What would you do? What would you pick? It can be as long or short or none.
If you had long hair, theoretically,
Yeah.
could you cut it and it would grow back?
No, it just stays the same. Once you make the change, it stays the same. Yeah. What is it? It's a curious question.
I don't know. I used to think about that. I always used to say if I just shaved my head like the way I used to.
Yeah.
Because then, it's just no maintenance. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Dude, I mean, you've had a shaved head.
Yeah.
How good is it?
Oh, it's amazing. The feeling as well is just amazing.
But it's just for the form of practicality.
You wake up, you don't have to look at it.
Dude,
You don't have to touch it.
Showers.
Showers, just let the water
2
drip down.
seconds,
You're
man.
good.
Yeah.
Spit in your hand. And I'll tell you what mine is.
What?
I would love no ass hair.
You're fucked. Why did I know? Why did I know that's where you
No,
were
but
going?
seriously, it's something that no one talks about, and I'm open to talk about it because everyone that goes through it, it's a shit thing.
You're disgusting.
Do you not? Are you disagreeing with me
First of all,
that having ass crack hair is the worst thing on the planet?
you don't know what's going on down there.
I don't. Can I have a
Okay.
look?
Have a look.
We're in a closed room. No one knows.
Get out of your fucking
You
mind.
can edit this out.
This is the worst thing I've ever recorded.
This is real.
Actually, let me ask you a question.
Yes,
when did
please.
you start shaving, like, your face, your beard? When was the first time you physically put a razor to your face?
Like, as in when I hit puberty first time.
Oh, whatever, yeah. Like, the first time. How did you go about it?
I think it was like year 8.
Did your old man, like, say, yeah?
No, I got told off at school
Andrea,
because I started like my facial hair was getting thick, not around my cheeks because I just can't grow around the cheeks, but the bottom part and the chin and all that.
Yeah.
And the school said go home and shave, and I never came back.
What do you mean you never came
They
back?
sent me home, but I didn't go back. I just rocked up the next day, but I did try and shave like my cheeks and stuff.
How did you go about it?
I had to get my dad's razor, which was a mistake because that was a single blade, one of those.
the poxy
my
fucking...
shit. It was like 30-year-old blade.
Jesus.
Yeah, he loves it. I don't know. I cut myself so much.
Did you ask him for it?
No, God, no. You're a kid. You kind of feel a bit weird about the whole thing.
I know, that's why I was asking you. What did your parents say when they saw you first shaved?
Oh, well, they didn't.
What do you
They
mean?
didn't.
Would you just hide?
There was a point.
He stole his razor and just jumped out the bathroom window. Didn't come home for 3 weeks.
Like, I stole the razor while he's at work. And I shaved, and then I was like, okay, this sucks, because I had to put little tissue paper all over my face.
You cut yourself up.
Oh my, the what's it called? The one blade thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? There's a word for it.
Oh, do you mean the straight razor?
Straight razor.
Oh, I thought you meant like a disposable piece of shit razor.
No, it was a straight
Your
razor.
old man uses a straight razor.
Yeah, well, he used to. I don't know if he still does.
Are you serious, man?
Oh,
I love
my-
the straight razor.
Dude,
I don't use it because I don't trust my hands. My
I
hands shake
bled
as fuck.
more than on my menstrual cycle. I was like insanely...
Why would you use a straight razor? How old were you?
Because that's the only thing I could find. I'm pretty sure it was year 8. I don't know how old you are when you're in year
Dude,
8.
I thought you meant like a single-bladed
No,
cheap
it's a
razor.
straight razor, man. It sucked ass.
You are fucking stupid.
Oh, it was insane.
You're like you didn't cut your own throat,
I was about to
man.
say I was lucky I didn't cut my tonsils off or something like tonsillectomy myself.
Dude,
yeah,
I've
that
just
was
got
the
some
best one.
newfound respect for your old man. I like your old man, but that's just put him over the edge.
Yeah,
like
he was
that.
a hardcore man. He was,
Who uses a straight razor?
and I remember watching him do it. And I was like,
picturing-
how the hell do you do
I'm
that?
picturing bikies, man. Bikies or cowboys?
When was your first time?
I was probably like, it wasn't year 8. I needed to have a shave. Like,
Yeah.
I had fucking heaps of bump fluff on my upper
Yeah,
lip,
yeah.
and it looked ridiculous. But I was almost, not embarrassed, but I was almost scared like I wasn't allowed to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I had the shitty bum fluff for a year longer than I should have.
Yeah.
And not because I didn't want to get rid of it, but because I was literally nervous.
Did anyone tell you that it looked bad?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Fuck yeah. Like, fucking get
Did you
rid of it.
appreciate people telling you it looked bad?
What do you mean?
Like, were you happy that people would actually have the courage to tell you that it looked bad?
Yeah,
or would
yeah,
you
yeah.
rather have, because you didn't tell me there was a piece of chicken in my beard when we left Garmies last night.
I didn't notice it.
It was there.
I didn't see it.
All right, well,
I didn't see it.
just wanted to question
I was
you
lost.
about-
I was lost in your eyes.
I got home and looked in the mirror and saw this big piece of chicken in my beard. Like, fucking hell, he didn't say anything.
I didn't see it. I
The
would have
chick-
told you.
The chick was like, was everything delicious? I'm like, yeah. And I've got this big piece of chicken in my beard. Anyway, so you were happy that people told you that?
You know, I didn't get, like, I was aware of it, but what I'm saying is, I felt almost anxious to actually clean up.
Right.
Because it meant addressing it with my parents.
Oh, because you want to have their advice or whatever.
Yeah, and it was almost like I thought for some reason, like, apprehensive, like I wasn't allowed to.
Yeah.
Or something, like, I don't know why. But it went on but then when I did, I still remember it.
Yeah.
Old lady just said, well, because you'd used to guess. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, did you shave? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, good work.
And then she didn't say anything.
Good work, mate.
No, like, literally, no one said
Yeah,
anything.
like, that's it. That's the response, yeah.
No one said anything.
No one ever noticed me as well. Same thing. I never got noticed with it. That's why, like, I did it once. And I didn't even get all of it. I left like kind of a goatee going.
Yeah.
And
Trying to picture you as a teenager with a bump fluff goatee. I mean, that's a fucking. I remember you like at that age, but I don't remember you having a goatee.
it was really light.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, in your
Very
eyes,
light. Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm a sick guy.
in your eyes, you've got like, you look like ZZ Top, just like a massive fucking floor level lumberjack beard. Everyone else's eyes, you got like 3 pimples and a hair growing out of one of them. You know what I mean?
Look at me, I've got a goatee. Do you know, like the first time I used a proper razor, I went out and bought a razor.
Yeah.
I didn't shave my face, I shaved my balls. That was the first time I actually shaved. Seriously.
You're disgusting.
Yeah, how amazing is that? I didn't cut myself either. So I actually I didn't use it on my face the first time.
You have a son. Would you actually approach him to shave? Like his face?
I think I would. I think I'd be more open than what my parents were. I would have that.
I'm telling you, dude. My parents said nothing to me.
Yeah.
And then when I did it, the old lady was just like, "Oh, seriously, guys?" I'm like, "Yeah."
At least she noticed.
No, but that was it. As in, no one said anything after that.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
It was never a question. It's like, dude.
Did your mum ever use that cream? The white
bleaching cream.
Bleaching cream?
I think when I was a kid, mate.
Yeah, when I was a kid. Yeah, I remember. If my mum said that to me, like, "Ooh, Sudosuke," like, did you shave? I'd be like, "Go put your cream on. Go put your cream on."
You would name and shame your mother?
Are you going to sit here and tease me? Mate, go put your cream on. You're missing something.
Well, think about all the shit coming of age, right? Like, let's say you have a son, yeah?
Yeah.
Think about all the stuff that you would have liked your
so
parents
much.
to say something to you about.
Not that they're bad parents, but much.
But they didn't know.
Yeah, different times.
They didn't know.
Yeah. I would, there's heaps I would do differently.
What would you do differently? Name one.
For example, I would educate them like very early on into the internet because it's such a big.
Yeah, but they don't know what the internet was, man.
That's what I mean.
We're the first generation.
Yeah.
We were the test.
You mean something that they did have and we have now?
Yeah, even just about social skills, man, or like something like coming of age, like shaving.
Social skills is a big one. Respect, because like you kind of throw them out there. You don't really. My parents never really taught me about respect.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like be adverse to
You see, my parents
okay with everyone. I'd hear the Guinness thing.
Yeah, Nah, see, my parents were the reverse of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like they taught you.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Didn't.
Like I had kids. I had my mates coming around to the house, and they were all like nashos, all ages, whatever. My parents were like that. You know what I mean? But it's like it's all that. You know what I don't want to be? Like, let's say, I have a kid. Well, boy or girl, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want to be that guy that tries to be fucking cool and keep up with his kids.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like, dude, I'm 35. If I had a kid tomorrow, when he's 15, I'll be 50.
Yeah.
I'll be out of it by that point, man.
Not necessarily.
Dude, unless I've got some progressive job. You know what I mean?
My missus' dad, he's 70 and he's really switched on. And to be fair to him, like it helps me connect with him a lot.
Oh, dude, my mum's in that age bracket, man, and I used to I still go clubbing with her.
Yeah,
I used to go to the Greek nights with her. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's not past it, but my mum's different. My mum's one of a million. Like, she goes at her age, she still travels, she still works, still has a social fucking life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You compare him to like oldies, in their say mid-70s or something.
Yep.
All they do is go to church and come home and cry.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Very true.
And talk about regrets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tavasana.
Yeah.
Just talk about pain and...
I mean, like, I would want to give my kid the opportunity to make decisions, but I would also want them to put them on the right track, because that was something that I didn't get either, being put on the right track. Like, I still, to this day, I'm 30 in a month, and I don't know what I want out of my life. Don't know what I want as a job.
Dude, I'm 35, I don't know that.
That's what I mean.
That's why I do this.
I would love to try and help my kid understand that early on. Because in another life, honestly, I think it's too late for me now, but I would have probably liked to do something with astrophysics.
You can still do it.
It's like a 9-year course, man.
So what?
It's a lot.
How much do you want to do it? How badly do you want to do it?
It doesn't pay very well, for one, in Australia.
So don't stay here.
I don't want to do it that badly, but I find that I'm really interested in it.
So find a capacity in which you can actually enjoy it. Dude, yeah. I love being I love doing audio, right? I mean, it's no secret. So what did I do? When we started the podcast, it was appealing to me because I thought, okay, I get to edit audio.
Yeah.
I get to do voiceovers.
Yeah.
So I kept doing it. Well, fast forward 3 years later, and we're sitting in a studio in Moorabbin.
Nicely decked out.
No, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people always ask me, like, why do you even do this? Or, like, not even the point. Like, dude, just come to my house and... You haven't been to my house yet.
No.
Come to my house and see the
Helped
studio.
you buy it, didn't?
Yeah.
Haven't been in there.
Yeah. Like, you can't...
Unless I know where the bat and shit is.
Yeah, man. You come to my house and I've got the studio set up there, all my gear and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what have I got all this shit for? Because I like doing it.
I'm a terrible friend, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you're the worst.
That's rubbish. That's rubbish. Help me buy a house, never come into it. Never step a foot in there. That is terrible. That's probably one of the shittest things I've ever heard.
All right, well, fucking come around, I don't give a fuck. And yeah, but you've been here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not many people have been here yet.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
This feels like a house too. It feels really cozy in that sense. I feel very comfortable here.
I think I'm just starting to understand that it's actually an extension of, like, me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's a good, good
I
way
keep
to put it.
forgetting that it's actually here.
Yeah.
And then someone will remind me, like, oh yeah, the studio. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
I think about it a lot, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I'm still pissed off because I haven't sat on that couch. That couch, I've honestly spent maybe 3 minutes on it.
Why don't you sit there?
Because I'm a dumb cunt.
Why don't you take my spot and put the mic there and sit on the
What?
couch?
Lie down like
Yeah.
a psych session?
Yeah. And I'll talk to you from over there.
you gotta help me. Nah, do you know why? It's because I haven't set up the PS3 or like my Mega Drive yet.
Yeah.
Once I do that, then I'm going to do like some sessions. I'll actually come here with like some chips, a pizza or something, and just play fucking Sega for like 2
Do you
hours.
want do you need a computer?
For what?
Just anything?
Not necessarily. Why?
Desktop? I've got a spare desktop that's just been sitting in my cupboard for like 2 years now.
Why do you have a spare desktop?
I don't use it. I don't need it. I build one every couple of years.
I know, so do I. That's how
Yeah.
I got my studio one.
Yeah. So I've got a spare one. It's like a massive case. It's called the Colossus. It's a huge
Oh my god.
case.
Yeah.
It's rocking some old gear, but it still runs pretty well. It had a 660.
Well, if you gave it to
GT,
me,
you know?
it would just sit here. It wouldn't go anywhere
Well, that's
else.
what I'm saying. Do you want one? Do you need it? It still runs well.
The only thing I could do with it is put some basic editing software on it and then actually edit from here as opposed to going home and editing.
Well, that's up to you.
I could do that.
Yeah. All right. I'll bring it down next time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
This is fucked. What's
Yeah.
running on it?
Windows 8, Windows 7, maybe?
If it's 7, I'll take it.
I think it's 7. It shouldn't be anything less than 7.
32 or 64?
64, always.
Oh, sick. No, that's good.
Yeah.
Then all I do is just install the software on that.
Yeah.
And I can literally edit from here.
Yeah, sweet. I'll do that.
I'm not going to take your fucking desk. I've already taken your...
I've been almost to the point of curbing it. I've
Curbing
been
it.
trying to palm it off to people.
Dude, you're at a point in your life where you're curbing computers. Do you remember when we used to
I
get
have no money, though.
I know, but do you remember when we were like younger and we'd literally hang on to every bit of
Yeah.
RAM that we ever got?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm actually guilty of it. You go to my house and I've got the 3 monitors set up.
Yeah.
And I've got the 2 spare monitors that I replaced. They're still sitting under my desk.
Yep.
Like, I'm actually considering taking that and taking it to my
Do you know
house.
that's the third spare one that I've given away now?
You serious?
Yeah.
It's only because the monitors that I have set up in my house, they're all 3 different sizes.
Yeah.
They're not 100%.
Yeah.
And there's one that's a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
It's not as big as that, but I'm figured I might take the next biggest one that I have.
Yeah.
Replace it because it keeps flickering.
Yeah.
Put that in there and then bring that here.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
a big monitor.
Yeah. See, I need it to be like exactly the same size. I get that OCD.
I used to be like that, but
Yeah.
then money didn't afford that, so I just dealt with whatever I got.
That's fair. That's fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, dude, monitors don't cost shit.
No, they're pretty good.
I bought one off Gumtree
Yeah.
that I replaced mine with, and it was like $25. I drove to Brighton to get it.
Yeah.
25, and it's not as big as that. It's probably a bit smaller.
But
than
you're
that.
talking to someone who like looks at the very deep specs of monitors for gaming.
Yeah, see, I never went for, I use it for editing. I need
Yeah.
multiple screens. Dude, I've used 3 screens for the last, I don't know, 67, it's longer than I've been in my house.
Yeah.
So over 10, probably close to 10 years now.
Yeah. Like
Very-
if you want a good monitor, it's still going to cost you like $1,500.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dude, you can get a good monitor for $50.
I mean, for
Gumtree.
gaming.
Fuck gaming, man.
244 hertz, mate. It's the
You're
way-
fucked.
The way to go. 1 ms.
Are you serious?
Yeah. They're expensive, man. Curved ones are really nice. The slight curve, not the really deep curve. That little tiny curve that it's got, a slight one. I like that. They're really nice. Sleek.
Do you
design.
understand, like, what you're saying? So many people out there would have no fucking idea what you're talking about. People that are probably listening to this right now.
A monitor?
Yeah, but like the specs of it. Everything you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I went to JB and asked them, do you have a 1 ms, 244 hertz?
They stared at you.
And they were like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Look on the back, look on the box. She told me, she's like, look on the box. I'm like, you fucking, what do you mean look on the box? Don't you work in this monitor section? She's like, yeah, I sell them. I'm like, it's like going to McDonald's and be like, what's in the Big Mac? Oh, I don't know, beef.
No, I don't know, I got cheese or something. Like,
Yeah, right, eh? Thanks, bud.
no, but I'm being serious though. It's okay.
A lot of people don't care.
But it's amazing. I think that's what really interests me. When you start to get to know people
Yeah.
and you find out what their niche
Yeah.
interests are.
Yeah.
Then they start to elaborate on shit. You know what gets me is because when I meet people, then they start talking to me about something random, whether it's like a band,
Yeah.
or like whatever.
Yeah.
And I start throwing references in, and like,
Yeah.
hey, I didn't know you were into blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, and then you connect.
But there's also the people you don't connect with and you don't want to be rude. And the thing that I hate the most, and I know there's a lot of people out there that are like this, when you're talking to someone and they're telling you about something you're not interested in, but they love. Okay?
Okay.
And they pull some shit up on their phone and they're like, watch this 20-minute video on this thing. And you're like, are you fucking insane? I have so many better things to do, which is nothing in 20 minutes, than watch this video on something I have no interest in. I hate when people force that on you. And to be fair, you did it to that dude that one time.
Well, when?
When you were like, you want to hear some tunes, man? He's like, yeah. And you're like, yeah, I'll put one on for you. Remember?
When?
When those guys were checking out the thing.
Oh, that guy.
And you're like, you want to hear some tunes? He's like, eh. And then you put one on. And
Do you know
he's like-
why?
And he's like looking around, and I'm like, this guy wants to go.
Do you know why?
What? Because he wanted to do music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because he realized he was out of his depth.
Yeah, probably.
It's
That's
because
true.
when people get gung-ho, especially with music and shit, they get gung-ho and they think that, oh, I'm going to buy all the equipment, I'm going to
Yeah.
buy all this, I'm going to get fucking this and
Yeah.
that. It's like, okay, dude. He's
a real-
I actually I had this happen to me a couple years ago, not a couple years ago, it was probably like 2011. A while back.
Yeah.
Mate of mine I used to work with who did bit of production, yeah? And he's a real tech head. Like, he'll tear apart any bit of equipment.
Yeah.
He'll know how to use software that I don't know how to use. Like, I'm a really standard sort of producer when it comes to method. I
Okay.
don't get really intricate with it.
Yeah.
Because I never got taught.
Yeah.
You know?
So you self-taught to some degree?
Yeah. Other than audio engineering, which was
Yeah,
just
right.
fundamental shit.
Yeah.
But he's the opposite. He's like really switched on with all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And he said to me one day, he goes, man, I got a guy that I know, he's a mate of mine and he does hip hop, he's a rapper and he needs some beats.
Yeah.
He goes, I tried to make him some stuff, but my stuff's not really,
What he's up.
yeah, my shit's all electronic shit, but you do beats, yeah? I'm like, yeah. And my mate had never heard any of my actual hip hop stuff. He goes, do you want to come around and meet him? He's like in Q somewhere. Yeah, he's a good guy. Just go have a meet and greet.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. No, that's fine with me. He sent me some tracks that he had, and I heard it. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. He's got some chops. We roll. I get to the house. So we're all just chatting. And then, it gets down to the nitty gritty and he starts asking me, so what kind of beats do you do? Like, old mate told me that you do music. I'm like, yeah, I do beats and shit. It's like, so what do you do? I go, look, man, it's kind of hard to explain. Give me just to play some shit.
Yeah.
And, like they were looking at me like, okay. So I pull out my laptop and it's a gamer laptop. So it's like 22 inches or whatever. Like, they're that fucking big, man.
Yeah.
Sony Vaio, like, look new as well, because it was
Yeah.
only like a year or two old. Pull it all out, setting all the shit up, plug into his, like, stereo, like, yeah, sweet, cool, we got an aux cable, mad.
Yeah.
Fire up, like, one of my first beats, and it's just, it just hit. And you could feel, like, just the separation in the room all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And then, I didn't even turn around. So I just went through a couple beats, and it was like, yeah, man, that's really cool, la, la, la. When we left, and, like, me and my mate left together.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I was so glad, like, what just happened? And then, like, why? He goes, man, because I never heard your shit, and I always hear this guy talk about music like he's a fucking next up and comer and produces all this shit, la la.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, fuck, man, like, I don't know what he's going to play. Like, I hope he's got it.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I heard that first beat fire up, he goes, I just felt them just shift. Like, fuck, like, this guy actually knows his shit.
I'm not top dick anymore.
Yeah, it's like, we can't just, we're not going to just impress this guy by saying we're doing stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, yeah, man, that's what happens when someone knows their shit.
Yeah. You're separating like not reality, like yours is a reality, but you're separating this, like, oh yeah, I want to be the best and and then when someone puts it to your face and you're like, oh, that's too hard. That's
Dude,
hard.
me and your brother used to do that when we used to have jam sessions with the band.
Yeah.
Like, we'd play in Moorabbin, like, for hours, yeah? And you'd get all these fuckwits in their band rooms, like, near us.
Yeah.
And they always run into us, like, hey, guys, like, because it was always just us three, or, like, you know what I mean? We're never a complete outfit for most of the time in there. And then we'd be doing a jam session, and then come out. And then the next week when we were back, they'd be playing our stuff. As in, we'd stop playing, or we'd rock up a bit later than, like, 12. It'd be, like, 12:30, 1 o'clock, and we'd get there. And the rooms next to ours, there'd be a band in there playing the stuff we were playing.
That's weird.
Like, they were trying to copy our riffs.
Yeah.
And, like, we'd be playing riffs and shit, and then by the end of the night, you'd hear slowed down versions of the stuff we were playing.
Yeah.
Man,
Okay.
that's insane.
You're inspiring people.
Look, imitation's the greatest form of flattery, but at the same time, it's insulting.
Is it?
Because I'm, like, right here, bro. I'm right here.
But what happens if they came out and go, man, we tried to do it like you guys do it.
Yeah.
We just can't do it.
But when
can't do it as good as you.
someone criticizes your shit,
Yeah.
and then copies it, like, what does that say?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, that kid that was here last week, or whenever we were here, right, I just flicked him a few beats. Because he's like, I make beats and I rap and blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Cool,
He was
man.
so calm. Like, he liked the conversation.
Yeah.
You can tell. But then as soon as you
the
played,
second he heard my shit,
he was looking for his friends, like, fuck, where are these cunts going
it's like,
on?
fuck. Like, why? And it's because he realized,
Yeah.
I'm out
of his league.
This is all over my head now.
Yeah.
It's not the way, like, I think it is. You know what I mean?
I saw his face change as soon as you started
Exactly.
playing. Yeah,
I didn't do it out of malice. I wasn't trying to show off. But the guy asked.
Yeah.
Here, bro. Have a beat.
Yeah.
Pay me. You can have
He
it.
probably went back in the car and had a beat himself over that.
But that's the thing, man. Like, I'm not, dude, I'm nothing. I'm fucking producing a podcast from here. I'm not established.
For free because people don't like, subscribe, and share.
I love you alienating anyone, the few listeners that we actually have. Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks for listening, guys. Like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget. It's very important.
No, it is.
It is. I told you the other day that I've been looking into like all these YouTube self-made entrepreneurs. And
Actually, that was a question I was going to ask everyone. Patreon.
Yes.
What would people actually pay money for? This is actually an open-ended question. Anyone that's actually listening.
Look, I follow a lot of Patreons. I don't Patreon to them because I don't have money to, but I do look at like what they offer, and a good one is that.
So what do you window shop Patreon?
I do. I'm curious as to like.
I'd like to hear that.
Like, my
that
brother's got
content
one
day. What?
Patreon.
Does he get any
I
subscribers?
think he's got 6 people
Really?
that are Patreon to him. Yeah, something like that. But the
10 cents a week.
so there's a famous one, right? No, I think the minimum is $1.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
think
it makes $6 a month.
$6 a month.
That would cover one email address.
But there's a chick-
one registered email.
Have you heard of the chick? Oh, you dick! You caught me off guard there. Have you heard of the chick? I think her name's Belle Daphne or something like that.
Never heard of her.
Never heard of her.
Who is she?
She is like the current. What do you call it? The current trend of like Patreon.
Okay.
Sexualized young girls who are like trying to make a name for themselves. I think she's dog shit ugly. No offense. But everyone loves her. She's got like 1 million people following her on every platform possible.
So, hang on. So she's just an internet model.
She's a cosplayer.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, just say that. I know what a cosplayer is.
Well, I think she's a cosplayer. It's a fine line between what she's doing. You know.
You know how many people out there that have no idea what a cosplayer is?
Someone who dresses up as a cartoon character.
Costume play.
Yeah.
Like, literally. Yeah, but as in, what I'm trying to say is we're going back to what we just said before. Like the niche interest and shit.
Yeah.
Cosplay is so fucking big.
Yeah, it's huge.
So big.
It's massive.
But there are people out there that have never heard of it.
Well, it's usually for people that watch like a lot of anime cartoons or games.
Fantasy and games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that sort of stuff. But she basically has this cult following. And so she's got normal Patreon. I think it goes up to like $5,000 or something a month. So like, you get your tears and stuff.
Yeah.
That picture. That's a great picture.
All right, man. Keep showing me this picture of a seal on his wallpaper.
He loves it. He loves it.
Why?
Because it looks like me when I was on the couch before.
I didn't even see you on the couch.
When I spread my legs and you were taking a picture. So I'm just going to pull this out right so you can get an idea of what I'm talking
Don't pull anything out, man.
I've been out this whole time under the table. You're talking about. So she's famous for making this face, right? Which is basically like it's a Japanese word. I'm not going to bother getting into it, but it's basically like this. It's a cum face. It's the face when you're about to blow, right?
Okay.
So she makes that face. She's popular for that. That's what her thing is. That's her niche,
That's the gimmick.
right? That's it. So they call her a model. I don't see how she is, but anyway. So the first thing that comes up when you search her name is her Patreon.
Okay.
It's the first thing that comes up. So it's Belle Delphine is creating photos and lewd content. So let's click on that. I'll guide you through this, right? So I just want to show you. So you got to be 18 years or older to look at it. Yeah.
So if you had a HDMI cable, you could easily plug it into that monitor.
I know. I'd love to.
You had to bring a laptop with no.
I would love to
HDMI
show
board.
people too. That would be great if people could see this.
All right, man. What more do you want me to
All
do?
right, that's her, right?
Okay.
Okay, so she's a cosplayer. She dresses up as different characters, usually just in a wig. And
Yeah, I follow a few cosplayers.
That considers her as a
I
cosplayer.
follow Mariah Malad. Malad or whatever.
Yeah. So anyway, so she's got tiers, all right? $5 or more a month. That's a silver tier. Access to my Patreon feed and updates, like anyone can't do that already. Cute and sometimes weird selfies behind the scenes of my photo shoots. Okay, that's $5. $5 a month. She has 3,247 Patreons.
Okay.
All right. Let's go down to the most expensive one. All right. What do you think the most expensive one is worth?
I got how many tiers has she got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so if the basic one starts at $5,
Basic one starts at $1.
okay, $1, you'd assume like $1, $5, $10, $50, $100, $300, $500, $1,000.
All right. So she's got $1.
I'm assuming here, like,
That's a reasonable. Actually, there's more than 6 tiers. Maybe $1,
yeah,
$5,
yeah.
$25,
Okay, I'm sort of
$50,
close.
$100,
Yeah.
$1,000. So it goes from 100 to 1,000.
Yeah.
Your king tier. All right. And then your god tier from $1,000 to $2,500
A month.
a month.
What do you get for that kind of content?
All right. You are my god. This is what she wrote. You are my god. I couldn't possibly ever thank you enough. I couldn't possibly ever think of a good enough reward for the very, very best of Patreons. If you achieve this tier, please private message me. I'm not sure what reward I can give you, but we'll talk about it. I love you. That's it. That's what you get for $2,500 a month. A big fat go fuck yourself, you stupid idiot. All right. Okay. So the $1,000 one, access to private Snapchat, mail you lewd Polaroids with a signed kiss.
Yeah.
Access to those cum face photos. Access to my cute and weird selfies, behind the scenes photo shoots, and I'll do a custom photo set if you mention what you want me to dress up as.
Custom, how much?
$1,000.
She does a custom shoot.
Yep. She has 3,500 Patrons. But she has like a following on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, like insane. She basically broke the internet because she said one time that she was going to make a Pornhub account.
Yeah.
If she reaches X amount, she reached X amount, she made a Pornhub account and that was it.
So what happened to
She just made the account.
Is the Pornhub account still there?
Yeah, she just made an account and she put her normal videos up on it. She just, cause the kicker was, if I get X amount, I'll make a Pornhub account, and people thought she'll make porn,
Yeah.
obviously, but she was just trolling. But this is what people pay for, dude. This is what people paid for. If I had boobs, and mind you, she's pretty flat, but if I did have the gender of female, that's how easy it is to set it up.
I was going to say this.
It's ridiculous.
I've said it in the past. Women can literally start an Instagram account and not even look
sexy.
Like, not even
out of your way sexy.
Not even put any production value into their photos. All right? Just be standard, hey, this is me in front of a tree.
Yeah.
This is me in front of a car.
Yeah.
This is me eating dinner.
Yep.
And they can get thousands of
You'll
followers.
find someone who's going to beat off to
thousands,
it and follow it. Yeah.
Thousands of followers.
Yeah.
Just based on that.
Yeah.
Based on the fact that they exist.
Yeah.
Dude, I see so many internet accounts with, like, you know, fucking 1,000 followers. Like, what did you do to get 1,000 followers? Nothing. I exist.
They don't even advertise it.
And they're not anywhere like creative, innovative.
They don't have any
nothing.
talent. There's no talent.
There's nothing to actually advertise.
Yeah.
But
Are you a brain surgeon? Nope.
well, look, you look up the high selling Patreon accounts. Yeah, you'd assume they'd be porn accounts.
Yeah. Mind you, can I just say as well, she sold her freaking bath water.
Oh, bathwater. That's the other one.
That's her.
Dude,
She started that.
men are buying bathwater.
That's her. That's what it is. She sold her bath water. She put it into limited quantities so that, you can pay for more. And then she said at the end, this is the last batch. Go nuts. Bidding war. And people are buying it. Her bath water. What are you doing with that I want to know what you are doing with this small bottle of bath water that some chick has probably not been in. She's got it from the tap. She's got her tap water. She's had a drink of it, and then she's capped it off, and she sent it out to you.
Okay, well, there's a list of the top Patreon accounts, yeah?
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go.
What do you reckon they are? I'd assume that they'd all be just women.
I would think they're females models. I'm doing quotations as in like sarcastic quotations. I would think they're like nude or semi-nude models. Yeah.
Okay, because it's got 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. I don't actually understand what that is. Would that be time?
Yeah. Over 3 months, how many people are pledging?
Okay, so which one do you want to look at? 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year?
I would like to do 3 months and 1 year.
All right, let's just do 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah? Just to start off with.
All right.
Who do you reckon's on top? Take a guess. This is really surprising.
As in, like, what category?
Yeah, like what kind of account do you reckon's at the top?
I would
from
think
May to August 2019.
Nude to semi-nude female.
Nah, dude. Chapo Trap House.
What?
Music.
Really?
Yeah. I'm stunned.
Wow. Trap music.
Chapo Trap House. It's a podcast.
Wow.
Hang on, about. I'm just trying to fire up the about pages, yeah? Like,
It's a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, and share. Like never before, people. The Patreon should be coming up soon, by the way.
It's
guys.
$5 or more to get access to a weekly.
Is that the minimum?
Weekly premium episodes.
Is that the minimum?
Yeah. Dude, it's a podcast.
That's insane.
It's a fucking...
So how many, does it say figures, or what are we talking about here?
You got 29,960 patrons.
30,000.
They earn 133 grand a month.
133 in what? US? EU? What is that in?
Don't know. I'm assuming it'd be US.
Is it a .com or .com.au?
This is just Chapo Trap House. That's what it's called.
That's insanity.
Yeah. They're just creating weekly podcasts.
Can you imagine how much decking out we could do in this place? With 133 grand a month?
I've never heard of him.
I've never heard of them either.
Never. I've never heard of him.
I would love to put them side by side and see if they're as entertaining as I am. Or we are, sorry.
Okay, well,
we're a team.
what do you reckon the next one is?
There's got to be a nude model thing up there.
The next one?
It's got to be.
The next one is it's called Brandon Stanton. It's writing.
Brandon Stanton? That sounds familiar.
It's writing. It just says it's writing. No,
Writing what?
I don't know. Hang on.
How many?
Hang on. Wait a second. Let me just have a look and see what
Do you
it
want
is.
it? Why don't you just tell me and I can do it for you?
No, because I'm doing it now.
Oh.
Brandon Stanton is an American author, photographer, and blogger. He's an author of Humans in New York. You know the Instagram account, Humans in New York?
No.
You don't know it?
I don't follow Instagram.
I follow this guy on Instagram. Humans in New York basically takes portraits of anonymous people in America.
Oh, like Candid.
Yeah, candid, and just interviews people on the street, gets their
Right.
story.
Right.
Yeah, either revealing or just close-ups of their hands, never uses names and shit like that.
Okay.
And every year he does different things. Like he went to Iraq. He did like a whole series of the Middle East, Greece.
So he's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's one of Time's 30 under 30 people changing the world. Yeah. And dude, he's my age. He's 35.
Wow.
Yeah.
30 under 30, huh?
You got,
He's my age, 30.
alright, Dark Cookie, not safe for work. That's number 3.
Oh, that's good. That's going to be a good one, isn't it?
I'm guessing that's porn.
I can guess. Is that Dark Cookie? Is it like some dark?
Adult games. It's adult games.
Oh.
Games.
Oh, so it's a self-publisher of a...
Yeah.
He's making his...
They're making
he or she.
$50K a month.
Fuck, that's a lot of money.
$50K a month, that's a salary for most
To
people.
make a game. A month.
Amanda Palmer is number 4.
Is it going to be my Palmer or?
Her name's Amanda Palmer. She does videos.
Yeah, but like what kind of video?
I don't know. I'm going to suss it out. Amanda Palmer. I don't know. Hang on.
Oh man, I'd love a Palmer right now.
Dude, if you want to eat, you should just eat it. There will be no intermission. Who the fuck is Amanda Palmer?
When you go to the supermarket, by the way.
She's an American singer, songwriter, musician, author, and performance artist.
Oh, never heard of her.
Yeah, neither have I.
All right, what's the next one?
Benjamin Thomas Head, creating comics.
Okay.
Comics. True Crime Podcast is number 6.
True crime.
Yeah, that's massive. They're mostly podcasts. They're all podcasts.
That's insane.
Number 12, The Cum Boys.
Okay. I don't know if they're all podcasts.
But they're earning $47K a month. So what kind of content are these people putting out? I've never heard of half of these things.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, that's strange.
It's all podcasts, though. Everything.
That's very strange.
Doughboys,
Is that
podcast.
just Patreon, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Julia Rose, creating Shag Mag, not safe for work. Most of them are pretty clean. They're all podcasts, and not many are not safe for work. You'd think the porn accounts would be the biggest ones.
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah. But even then, like, I mean, 50 grand a month is pretty ambitious to be earning from a podcast, right?
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
But
money.
even if you're earning 2 grand a month from from a podcast,
Yeah. To average out a salary.
that's still a lot of money. As
What's
in,
that, minimum wage?
2 grand a month, 36, 36. Yeah, wait, what am I? No, it's 24 grand a year.
24, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, minimum wage I think is 25,
Yeah.
25, 26. It's not bad.
It's close.
Doing podcasts. But it all depends on your content. I mean, we've been rambling on for a while
Because
now.
most people don't pull out a podcast like every day. They'll do one like once a week on average.
Do they? I've
Once
got no
twice a
idea.
week. I think so.
Dude, I've been doing them for 3 years. I got no idea. Some people like
It's up to you, really, at the
I've
end of the day,
gotten,
right?
yeah, I've gotten used to like people that listen to it and message me about it. They're like, I usually listen to it when I'm at the gym. I
Yeah.
usually listen to it when I'm driving to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listen to it on Saturday when I'm cleaning my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah. Do they like, subscribe, and share, though? Because that's the important part. You can listen to it 1,000 times over.
I'm gonna so take your voice and just copy and paste throughout.
Like, subscribe, and share.
It's like, you are listening to the That's Not Right podcast. Please like, share, and follow.
Oh, we got different words. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, follow. What's the other one?
I don't know.
Like, share, subscribe, follow,
You are listening to the That's Not Right podcast.
share. Did I say share?
Share, like, subscribe. Dude, and you're just talking. Dude, tell me what you did on Saturday. Just tell me what you did on Saturday.
Oh, I'm fried. I don't remember anything.
Oh, come on. What are you doing tomorrow? Oh, you are hopeless, man.
What am I doing tomorrow?
You are absolutely hopeless.
Am I doing something tomorrow?
Okay, open your laptop. Read the first paragraph of like whatever you've got your page on. I'm assuming it's something safe.
It's that.
Okay, open your fucking Explorer. Why are you such... You're hopeless, man. Why do you make things so difficult?
Yeah, because I closed everything.
You're fucked. I can't.
I thought we were getting food soon, so I... What am I doing tomorrow? Now I'm worried because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow.
Okay,
What's tomorrow?
Read
Tomorrow's-
that sticker.
Is tomorrow Tuesday?
Just read that sticker. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Oh, it's Wednesday? Oh my god, is it?
Yeah.
Man, I got 3 assignments due next week.
Alright,
I'm
just
so
read it.
screwed. Made in China. Packed for Woolworths.
Just read it all in one hit.
Packed for Woolworths, made in China.
You
One
are listening
Woolworths.
to the That's Not Right podcast.
I thought you were trying to do the China thing, made in China. I can't. Yeah. All right. If you are not completely satisfied
You are
with this
listening to
product,
That's Not Right
please
podcast.
return to any
Like,
Woolworths
share,
store for a
and
replacement or a refund. You're fucked. It's so hard trying to do that.
You know I'm going to pepper it throughout everything now.
Oh, that's... What's that got to do with tomorrow?
Nothing. I just want you to read...
You're an idiot.
I want you to read something random so I can
You
actually do
make
the
me
bit.
panic, man.
Why?
Because I'm like, oh god, am I supposed to do something tomorrow?
Nah.
Oh, good.
Do you reckon, you know, like people making money from like stuff like podcasts and shit like that wasn't a career option for our parents, right?
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's going to peter out soon or it's just going to get bigger?
I think it's going to get bigger.
How much bigger do you reckon it's going to be?
Huge. And the reason for that, I take a good example, is from Twitch. Twitch TV, Twitch.tv streaming service. It's similar to YouTube, but it's more live as
Yeah.
it's currently happening. That started off with a couple of people just holding up cameras and recording themselves.
Yeah.
And it developed into them using webcams on their computers. Then it developed into green screens, and it's evolving like crazy amounts of time. You know, like, people are doing amazing things with Twitch, like, entertainment-wise. They're becoming entertainers. They're not Hollywood stars, but they might as well be, because they have a persona similar to what we were saying about how, like, Eddie Murphy, everyone perceives him as Buddy Love.
Yeah.
And he's not. These are what these people are starting to perceive themselves. They have their own persona, but away from that, they're completely different people. When they turn off the camera, they're completely different people. And it's crazy. That's what it's going to develop into. And podcasts are no different.
I think my big issue with like podcasting and social media and building a cult personality through social media and all that sort of shit, I think my big problem is that people are becoming celebrities and gaining an income from it.
Yep.
Overnight for doing absolutely nothing.
Yep.
That's what bothers me.
Yeah.
We're rewarding mediocrity.
Yep.
And we're rewarding just gimmicky clown shit.
Yep.
Where true talent, you know, like your comedians, your artists, all that sort of shit. Actual people that put in the work, put in the time, all that sort of crap.
Yeah.
They don't fucking pop up
Yeah.
because we're too busy fixated on these fucking overnight celebrities. Oh, speaking of which, Apollo Jackson,
G'day, buddy.
The Bachelor. Actually, no, it was on The Bachelorette.
I heard that Apollo Jackson, I heard a story that he likes, subscribes, and shares the podcast.
No.
Not sure if that's true.
But I will put out the apology.
There's an apology.
No, I told you he messaged us.
Oh, I was trying to do the whole, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, he messaged us. I told you.
Apollo, what did you say, bud? Tell me.
All right.
I'm all ears.
He basically, he listened to our podcast. Yeah. Because we shit-canned him pretty hard about...
I wasn't that
Well,
bad.
we were talking about this exactly, how...
We were trying to be honest.
He bounced off his fame from
Yeah.
The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
And,
Which should be a huge leg up.
yeah, and then he cracked the shits
normal.
because, you know, his show didn't pull any weight.
Right.
La, la, la.
Right.
He actually messaged me.
Are we allowed to read this?
Yeah, of course I can.
Okay.
He said, good on him for this, man. He actually texted me, and he messaged me like 5 days. I only saw it like 5 days later because I never checked the account. And he said, he goes, I'm a bit of a dickhead. I know that.
Oh, okay.
And he's a fan of the podcast.
Wow.
He gets where we're coming from, and it used to piss him off as a creative, but he's not one of the blokes that just decided that he wanted to be an entertainer overnight. He's been through over 15 years of shit. He's always had 2-3 side jobs. All his mates are musos and artists, and they've all been through the years of shit up and downs.
Yeah.
After the show, he went straight back to working at the pub, pouring beers.
Yep.
Then doing little unpaid gigs when they came in. He made a shit decision to take a gamble and put all his money into a new stage show. Took him a few, and then he was applying for everything and la la. He put up a shit post about how he's amongst the shit times, and there's always good stuff that comes out of it.
Yeah.
And then nationwide media threw out a story out of context, and so ended up getting slammed. Keep the podcast going. You're great to listen to.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
so I said the same thing back to him. Like, you know, like, man, like, look, you know, obviously, like, I said, thanks again for reaching out. I just saw it.
Yeah.
And that you actually listened to what we had to say. I go, it's
Yeah.
nothing personal. I go, I didn't know your history. I just took it, we took it for face value from like disgruntled creative guy. Like,
Yeah.
pretty much exactly
From
the
what
same
we
thing.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I said, yeah, okay, next time you're in Melbourne, man, give me a buzz and, you know, we'll catch up.
Yeah.
And he said, man, it's all good, because that's why I felt like I had to message, because I felt the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Saying that, you know, he could relate to it, and he was like singing in
Is
pubs.
he from Melbourne?
No, it's from up north.
Okay.
He was singing in pubs for like 3 people, doing free magic gigs and working shit jobs, you know, basically the same thing that I've done.
Yeah.
So he goes, yeah. And he just said, he goes, he didn't mean to get whingy with his social media post, but
Yeah.
it just feels like going up and down.
It just comes across that.
Yeah, and we swapped stories for, he texted me, man. Like, I got a whole conversation here.
All right, come down.
Yeah, bad.
All right, shout out to Apollo Jackson, mate.
Yeah,
Thank you for your reply.
I said to him, I'm not going to share everything that you've
Yeah,
shared
obviously,
in the text.
The main part's
but
there.
just for the fact that he actually listened to us. And I said, you know what, man? I think I said it. Did I say it to you? I can't remember who I said it to. I go, it's not like Sarah Youssef, that fucking comedian.
No, I don't think you said it to me.
I didn't tell you?
No.
About 2 years ago or something, yeah? I was following Sarah Youssef. Is that her name? Not Sarah Youssef. What's her fucking name? Susie Youssef. Sarah Youssef's a friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, Susie Youssef. Shout out to Sarah Youssef in Dubai.
In Dubai.
Yeah, she's a friend of mine. Susie
She
Youssef.
likes, subscribes, and shares as well.
That's not right.
Sorry, I didn't go deep enough today.
Like, share, and follow.
Well, your balls deep.
I'm
now.
going to get deeper and deeper, man. You're not listening to
I'm
That's
melting.
Not
This
Right.
is how deep you are.
You're listening to That's Not Right podcast. Share, like, subscribe.
It doesn't even sound like you. That's crazy.
Oh, two voiceovers, man.
That's good. I can't do voiceovers.
listening to the That's Not Right podcast.
I'm not good at voice.
share, and follow.
Go on with your Sarah Youssef.
Susie Youssef, the comedian.
Susie Youssef.
Dude, I commented on a photo that she'd put up on Instagram, right? It was a picture of her and her dad or her uncle.
Yeah.
It was like one of those faded 80s shots in like front of the brick house in like Northcote or something.
Yeah.
And she said, oh yeah, me and my dad in the 80s or whatever. And I commented and said, I'm pretty sure every WOG in Melbourne has a photo that looks exactly like that.
Yeah.
She blocked me
What?
for that.
Wow.
She blocked me for that. So I got her on the, I hit her up on Twitter. I'm like, are you fucking serious? And she blocked me on that.
Wow.
Yeah. So I actually called her out on it, and I talked about it like 2 years ago. I'm like, dude, what, you got the authority on fucking WOG jokes? Like, seriously?
Yeah.
That was a joke.
Yeah.
It's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
That's how Susie Youssef felt it was, you know.
But did she ever come out?
Nah.
Oh,
she
she
blocked
never-
me, man.
Well, good on you, Apollo Jackson.
Yeah.
Good on you,
so,
mate.
You know what? The few times we've had people actually respond, like that we've called out,
Yeah.
he went one up and
Yeah.
fucking...
Actually bothered to reach out.
So I'll
Good
give
on
him
you.
that.
Yeah, good on you.
I am now a fan.
I'm not a fan, but I respect you a little bit. I don't really know him, so.
I'm not a fan, but I respect...
Look, we only know what we hear, right? And I mean, we talk about that. So, good on him. Seriously.
No, dude.
Good on him.
Well, he doesn't know who we are, man. You have to listen to shit kickers in fucking
No one
Melbourne.
ever will know who I am.
Oh.
Even though I share it on my Facebook.
Yeah, dude, you've got some fucking secret identity of like the naked flasher. You just wear like a garbage bag over your head, terrorizing your neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Chester the Molester.
Yeah.
Yellow raincoat.
No one will ever
I hold
know.
a red balloon.
No one will ever know who I am.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
It's like when we walk outside, oh, what are you going to do now? I'm just going to go out.
I'm just going to put my yellow rain jacket on and...
What's this yellow coat you've got in your car?
Why have you got a balloon? Is that a giant lollipop? Don't worry about it. Why is there a thong on the scene?
Oh, fuck. I'm just going to say, you said that we were going to do a short podcast today.
I know. I'm looking at it.
Do you know how long we've been going?
I don't know, but it's 9:30.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure Woolworths closes soon.
No,
11?
12 o'clock. How long do you reckon it's been? We'll wrap it up. How long?
Hour and a half.
Is that your final answer?
Lap, scrap and share. Yes. That is my final. Hour and 40 minutes.
We're sitting on an hour and 47 minutes and 58 seconds. Not bad.
Yeah, real short.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I've got to... Should I get more photos of this shit?
I wasn't even prepared for today either, to be fair.
Nah, man.
Because I didn't think we were going to do it.
I'm working tomorrow morning. I'm going to go home, have a shower, and get to bed.
Oh, well, we're going to go to the supermarket then.
Nah, I can take you. Relax.
I feel really bad now.
Nah, don't worry. I'll find some stuff to buy.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, like...
Like, subscribe, and share.
You've now just listened to the That's Not Right podcast. Like, share, subscribe.
I can't go that deep. I'm going to try and go deeper. Like, share, subscribe.
You can cut the tension with a knife.
I can't do it.
Man, I've been practicing this voice for years, man.
That's terrible. That's great.
Yeah, but you know, so that's the thing. I used to get a lot of shit when I get all animated or passionate about something, you know, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, sorry, mate, is that better?
I'll see, when I get
Totally
passionate, I just jerk myself off.
Okay. Nevertheless, like, share, follow, subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
I was going to ask, what is it people actually want more of?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I had that text before saying, like in the variety, a guest and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I had like Dr. Mel in here the other week.
People are really shy, though, to talk about this, like to ask for things or to comment. I'm not sure why they're so shy. I love, putting out a request.
Yeah, but
Put a request out.
some people just don't bother, man. A lot of people don't even know that they have power to control things.
Yeah.
So you tell them, why don't you write into, what's this like, man? Like me chasing up all this media work that I've been doing the last couple of weeks, like trying to get contacts or whatever. I've sat there and just sourced contacts within industries that have supposedly closed doors just because I put it out there. I said, fuck it, I'm putting it out there.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know that they can just text or tweet an actor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And get a response.
Like Apollo Jackson.
Yeah.
All I did was tag him in it.
Yep.
He's got 150,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
I tagged him and he responded.
You're going to have to tag him again now, too.
Oh,
Because,
no, he'll know.
Do you know how I see it?
No.
I see it as like, subscribe and share.
No, you know what? I used to say it a lot. I actually don't spend any time promoting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore. Not the way I used to when this first started.
Yeah.
And every episode when we wrap, it's always like, yeah, like, share, follow, blah, 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 blah. But reality is,
No one does it.
yeah, like, I get messages all the time saying, you know, I want more fucking content and,
Yeah.
you know, this and that, and I want to hear more and blah, blah, blah. But we can't grow anymore unless people actually show that they're getting behind it.
Yeah.
And the people I have, like, I appreciate it. I get messages and all that sort of shit. Anyone that's taken the time to share it, I really do appreciate it. But at the same time, like, dude, just hit like.
Yeah, hit like. Just that, hit that.
Hit like just to share it for a minute.
The thing is as well, it won't grow until I think, YouTube it. If that's ever a possibility.
Okay, that's more work for me.
I know. I totally understand that, but that I think people are more vocal on YouTube. They are. They just are in the comment section. They love talking.
Yeah, I know.
YouTubers love talking. People that watch YouTube. Oh yeah, let's go. You'll get some thumbs down, but who cares?
Anyone actually listening to this shit that would want to see it?
Would you want to see us on YouTube? Would you want to see me reenact things?
He may actually comb his hair and have him trim his beard down.
The thing is as well, keep in mind that like a lot of the stuff when we're
You're
searching,
listening to That's Not Right podcast.
we can show people that.
Subscribe.
And if they'd be interested in seeing that, maybe they want the visual with the audio, not just the audio.
Yeah, true.
You know, when we search things, we can reference back to those pictures. Pop on the YouTube clip.
You have no idea how to get that done. You're just assuming that I'm going to be able to get it done.
Oh no, I know how it's done. I know you do it. That's how it's done.
Don't boosty. Hey, all right. Like, share, follow, subscribe, blah, 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 blah.
Hold up.